Okay, guys, back in the car, and I was just connecting with Daniel, my spiritual brother. He's in my VIP coaching for the last 7 months, and the next 7 months he's in my VIP coaching. And my VIP coaching means that we have 2 Zoom calls a week, and we have daily contact in messages, voice messages. And I was sending voice messages with him, and we were connecting habits. And the most important habit that you can have to grow spiritually is speaking in this camera, guys. Speaking in this camera is the most important habit that you can have. I believe they're all important. The waking up before 5 without snoozing, counting your macros, training every day. It's all very important. The burpees in the beginning, but it's all very important to get in control of the flesh. But to really grow spiritual, and life is so spiritual, guys, you need to take out the camera and speak to the world. You need to share it. You need to share everything authentic. So when you speak in this camera, like I do every time, do not think I speak authentically. What I feel, my fuck ups, I share everything. If I have problems with my relationship, on my Instagram story every day, every morning on my morning walk, I speak and I share everything. If I feel shit, guys, I share it. Yesterday I shared something, that the most people will never share. I share things that, are in my mind that, is stopping my growth. What is stopping growth? For example, guys, if you cheated on your wife and you never told her and you cannot tell her, you're always stuck spiritually. It's always in your mind, and the devil attacks you in the mind by, like not saying that. So you can never level up, grow spiritual, as long as you have those secrets. So I shared secrets, guys, that the things I did with lust, drugs, and alcohol, the most people will not even share. And I did it, and afterwards I set myself free. So after every video I make, or story on Instagram every day, I set myself free every day again. It is so important, guys, because I'm gonna explain why. The devil is in our mind, and I always say, guys, and this is so true, you are not what you think. But when you live in life, you live in your mind. People live in the mind. So people live in the mind from very young of age. So the thing is, what happens is they get stuck in the mind, and they believe they are the stories the mind is telling. Guys, I believed my whole life that I was the one that was telling the stories. I was reading mindset books, and it was like, you are not your mind. I'm like, I did not really understand it. So that's why I'm gonna explain it to you guys. I am not. You are not the stories you make. It's the devil. You let the devil in your mind to take you out of the power. Because once you take out the camera and you speak in the world without thinking, not controlling, no fearing, you speak, you set yourself free. But you will find out who you are. When you start to speak every day in the camera, you will see that you are a totally different person than your mind is telling you. You are much stronger than your mind is telling you. Your mind is taking you out of the power, and you are getting stuck by the things you did in your life that you are not speaking about. Your mind tells you, I cannot do it. My mind told me I cannot count my macros every day. I cannot train every day. I'm not made for that. My mind told me I was weak. Guys, I'm in the top 0.01% of the world with my habits, and I'm doing it easy. Waking up before 5 every single day without snoozing. Counting my macros every day, training every day. Zero alcohol, zero drugs, zero caffeine. Guys, I can keep going. I have the good habits list that I do every single day. That people, the most people believe it's difficult. But for me, it's not difficult. It's easy. But the most important thing is to speak on the camera. You need to speak. I told my girlfriend, when you speak, you don't even have to share it to the world. The best thing is to share it. But if you speak like this and you save it for yourself, you do not think, you see that you have all the answers. You will see that when you speak to the camera without thinking again, not fearing and controlling, that you will see that, you will learn from your own words. You will see the battles in your mind will stop. Because it's not you. You are your habits and you are what you speak. And this is so next level spiritual wisdom. And the most people tell me, Mike, I'm not made for the camera. I'm not made to speak in the camera. And I was that person, guys. I have fear of the camera. I don't even have pictures from my youth because I feared the camera. I feared talking in the video. Why? The devil was in my mind. He knew that this is my power. He knew if he could get me out of the power by letting me fear something, I would not do it. But one day I woke up and I killed the fear. I felt it, but I did not listen anymore. So I started speaking in the camera. And I started to understand that I am totally different than what my mind was telling me. When you use drugs and alcohol, your mind, the devil takes over even more and makes more stories who you are, but that's not you. You are not an addict. You are not, addicted to food. You are not addicted to sleep. You are not addicted to anything. You are not only attracted to the flesh, what you see. You are not addicted to porn. You are not. Your mind is giving you feelings and is making stories and the devil is creating a way through life with feelings. So you will stay out of power. You will still sin. He's gonna send you right to hell. Hell in this earth where I was, hell is in this earth, but hell is also when we pass away. Heaven and hell is real, guys. In earth and after this life. So, guys, whoever is watching this, understand that when you start to speak, and I totally understand, guys, when I started doing this, I did videos over and over and over again because you have to start somewhere. You cannot be in the level that I am in one day. 1 year and 4 months speaking every day in the camera, on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, is why I'm here right now in this moment. I train myself, and I will keep training myself. I will get better. I will get stronger. But you and me are the same. I'm not better than you. You are not better than me. We are the same. No matter how much money you have or I have, it doesn't matter, guys. We're the same. We have a soul and we have a flesh. But do not let the devil take over your mind, because you are not what you think. You are not the stories. And I can tell you guys, because the stories took over my life. Understand this. It is not you. Start speaking what I'm doing right now without thinking. Do it every single day. If you do that with the other habits that I do, if you do that and killing the bad habits, no alcohol, no drugs, no medicine, no caffeine, not too much food, no excuses. Guys, I have no excuses. This is the only way I'm growing spiritually. I found God by doing this. Jesus saved me, guys. See, Jesus, helps me on this path. I pray and I ask for energy. I ask for power. That's the only thing I pray for. I'm being grateful, thanking, Jesus for this life. I thank Him that He died on the cross for our sins. I thank Him. But I only ask for energy and power, so I can, do it myself and grow in life. So I needed to make this video, guys. You need to really start speaking in the camera. Do not listen to the fear, because that's exactly the stories I'm talking about. Fear is an illusion. It's fake. You feel it, but it's fake. Once you kill the fear, you will see behind the fear is your superpower, is your purpose in life. And you have a spiritual gift. When you know, everybody has a spiritual gift. When you do the habits I do every single day, your spiritual gift will reveal. And you will live your purpose that God wanted you to live. Behind every fear in life is your gift. So guys, have a wonderful day. Needed to make this video. So I'm gonna go inside and make my dinner. I'm gonna enjoy the day and be grateful. Let's go, guys.